Good morning, Mario. Welcome. It is Funky Friday, as always, so welcome in. It has been an astoundingly good week on all fronts, so to say that I am living my best life is this week is very much an understatement. So, no, it's been good. Lots of positive things happening. I tell you what else is positive. We are one follow away from 600 followers, so that's huge. I was looking at my stats yesterday, and last year was just hey, Luthi, welcome in. The last 12 months has been incredible. I think we started the last 12 months at 100, so we've added like 500 followers in the last 12 months. That's incredible. So it's been good. All right. Let me just clean up the song list. How have you both been? I hope you've been well. We had a holiday, public holiday. Hey, welcome in, Dory. We had a public holiday on Wednesday. We have what we call show day. So when I don't know if other countries have the concept of a show, but basically it's like I don't know. How would you describe a show, Dory? It's like a week-long sort of carnival. That's probably the best way, with rides and that kind of stuff. Oh, Mario. Big life changes. Big life changes. Well, that must be exciting for them. Very, very exciting for them. So what are they majoring in, Mario? If you're happy to share, of course. Country fair. Thank you, Dory. That's absolutely the way to describe it. All right. I'm just going to go through and I don't know what I'm in the mood for today. Oh, wonderful. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm sure he will have a ball. That's great. All right. I'm just going to add a few things to the queue, but please feel free to add whatever. I don't have to rush off today, so we should get a good couple of hours in today. Just realised I forgot my glass of water. I'll have to go and get that at some stage. Your salary just went up by 50%. Oh dear. Nice. Let me have a look at what we got in this list. Alright, we might do some Stevie Wonder Master Blaster. Excuse me. We'll definitely start with something more funky than the melodic blues, though. Let's put the ghetto on the list. Actually, I'll tell you what I want to put on the list is Bambaleo. Bambaleo. It's pronounced Bambaleo. So the old live gigging, or potential live gigging, is becoming a real thing. So I'm getting together with the band next Wednesday. I have been doing some work on trying to just familiarise myself with their song set, which if you're interested in the journey, we're discussing a little bit in discussing it in Discord. So if you feel inclined, feel free to drop in. But basically, it's I think their band name is Yesterday's Heroes, which I think is very cool. And they are a group of retired guys who just love music. So, and their lead guitarist unfortunately had to retire from playing because he had some health issues. So they were looking for a new lead guitarist. So yeah, so it's a bit exciting. Definitely the next step in my musical journey. So that's good. Timing was absolutely perfect for when we came back from the UK. All right, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let me just... I'm going to do a warm-up jam, of course. All right, we might go warm-up jam. We'll get into some Mercy Mercy, and then we might do some Cosmic Blues, and then we'll pick it up again and do some... nice choice, and definitely definitely one I'm going to need to brush up on, Mario. Thank you for that request. Dory, feel free if you would like to get a blues of some description in there. Yeah, you might be you might come out net positive, Mario, with the reduction in the food bill. All right, let's get into a bit of warm up jam. I haven't played much this morning, so it's good to get the fingers, the heart, the soul, and the mind aligned. So we do that with a little bit of a warm up jam, and then we can have a look at what's next. Warm-up jam, nice. So I pretty much settled on the telly for my performing guitar. I think it fits nicely into the... Thank you for the large emote, Louis. Very much appreciated. Both large emotes. That looks like... I was going to say that looks like Saja. Nice. Yeah, so I've decided. I think I'm pretty much decided on the telly to be my performing guitar. So I'm actually going to take it into the luthier today, just to get the get the intonation checked and basically get it all good. And my guitar teacher has suggested I get what's called a and she's beautiful too. I think the color is I really love the color of it. So I'm going to get a what's called a treble bleed capacitor put on the volume knob, because apparently that's helps to when you turn the volume down, because obviously when you're doing rhythm you want to be a bit more quiet, and then if you want to give a bit of crunch into your tone you turn it up, but apparently when you turn the volume down you start to lose treble in your tone. So the treble bleed. No, this is this one is called, I think it's Moderna. Hang on a sec. Yeah, this is a Japanese made. Japanese made Fender Telly Moderna color. Medina, sorry. M-O. Hang on, I'll put it in M-O-D. There you go. Medina Red. Anyone remember that 80s song? Funky Cold Medina? Oh, red. No, red. We just called it red. Very unimaginative, but very fitting. Very fitting. Although I do like Scarlet as well. Actually, we didn't. Why didn't you come up with that in the Discord at the time, Aria? Scarlet is a great name. In fact, it is so good that I'm actually leaning towards that as a better name. But anyway. Yes, I agree. All right. Okay, we're going to re-don her scarlet. I think that's a good move. Chat has spoken. All right, thank you, Dory and Murray, for the requests. I'll bump those up. So be it. That's it. I don't know. I feel like I need to play something else before we do Messy Me. All right, we're gonna do funky Ain't No Sunshine. I think Mr. Phil Luna sung that for me this morning in his stream. That was pretty cool. All right, that's plenty. All right, let me just get set up. I think that's 34. No, 34. Yep. So I got a while I was away in the UK, I bought a online course on learning MIDI of all things, and I did that because I feel very underdone with my knowledge about MIDI and how it works, but also I realised that my Boss Looper has a MIDI out, and my Big Sky, which is the reverb big blue one here, has a MIDI in. So I can actually hook the two up, and then I can use the looper as the master, if you like. And then when I change presets on the looper, it'll change presets on the Big Sky. So that's going to be cool. Because at the moment I have to manually set the preset myself, and sometimes I forget. So. Okay, let me just have a quick listen. I haven't played this in a couple of streams. I'm just going to go mute for a sec. Okay, so I just had to remember what the bass was. All right, Ain't No Sunshine, Funky Star. This is actually a Sting rendition. He did a live concert in the early 2000s that this is based off of. Oh yes, yes. Yeah, and it's such a trap, Mario. I think I've talked about this on the stream. Like, you can get so lost in the equipment that you forget the important thing, and that is actually playing the instrument. So at the moment, I'm actually before I do this, and talking about nerding out, I have to show you this. Like, this just made my day. If you don't know this site exists, it is the coolest thing I have seen in a very long time, and it's basically for designing pedal boards. Let me just... Now, I might be late to the party, by the way, which is fine, but I thought I'd show it anyway. Pedal playground. I'll put the link in chat in a sec. Let me just... Now, did I put it on here? Load file. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to download. Hang on a sec. There it is. Oh, yes. There it is. Let me, oh, later. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just loading something. So this site enables you to, if it comes up, oh my god, it's so slow. Why is it so slow? Okay, hang on. It's taking forever. Hang on a sec. Pedal plug. Yeah, it is very slow. Hang on a sec. Alright, so make that 1920 by 1024. Close. Alright, so, and let me refresh. Yes, you've I don't know why it's taken so long. Anyway, that's right. I was going to say, how can you put that in there, but you're a mod? That makes sense. And of course it's not coming up. So, so basically it is a site where it literally has every pedal board manufacturer, so that the thing that you put the pedals on, and then and it's got every known pedal in the, no, it's not going to work. What a shame. Anyway, it's got every pedal that you can buy on the market. So basically, it allows you to virtually plan your pedal board before you actually pull your pedal. Because for those of you who have pedal boards, pulling them apart and putting them back together again is a pain in the backside. So and it takes a good chunk of time to do it, and then you realise, I can't fit all that on my board. But yeah, anyway, so I found that, and have been because my travel board I don't think is quite big enough, so I'm looking at a slightly bigger one so I can put a few more pedals on it. Yeah. Anyway, again we we digress into gear. All right, Ain't No Sunshine. Let's give this a crack. Hey, welcome in, Overjill Killjill. Thanks for the vote. Ain't no sunshine. Welcome in, Overkill Jill. Thank you so much. I saw your stream the other day. I see you are back on the guitar. A little bit of a brace on the hand, so I'm very glad to see that you are on the mend. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you stream again. There's Ain't No Sunshine, Sting style. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, my guitar teacher, in fact, at the end of last year, had to take 8 weeks off because he had some shoulder trouble. So, yeah, I think it's definitely a thing. Yeah, good. Oh, thanks, Jill. I appreciate that. Feeling good. I've been sort of talking about next week. I think I've overhyped it a little bit. I'm calling it an audition to play for a band. I'm auditioning for a lead guitar role in a classic rock band, and which is super exciting. And but it's basically just a group of retired dudes who just love playing music, and their lead guitarist had to bow out, so they've been looking for the last sort of 3 or 4 months, been looking for another person. So while I was away, I got a message from them basically saying, would you like to get together and have a jam? So that's happening next Wednesday. So watch this space. I've been putting sort of progressive updates in Discord, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm super excited because I feel like that's the next frontier for me. So I feel like I've gotten as far as I can by myself, and now I think it's about mingling with musicians. So yeah, I mean, essentially it is. It's pretty casual. Like they basically said, in my opinion, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to do the jerk test, right? They're trying to figure out whether or not they can stand having me around, because apparently they have had a couple of people come in and just essentially try to boss them around and whatever. I don't care. I don't care what we play. That's it. Yep, live gigging, Jill. That's the tick box we have to tick this year. So I did an open mic jam session in the UK, which I put a little bit of footage on Discord, which was a huge amount of fun. So I really enjoyed that. And but now, because I say this, I'm as a musician, I'm relatively useless, because without my yes, Mario, that is the plan to do. Thanks, Jill. To do to continue to go to the open mics, the local open mics. But essentially, as a musician, I'm pretty useless, because without my looper and whatever, I have no song list. I have no sort of repertoire for full song. So this is going to force me to do that, which is great. So, and the pressure of rehearsing and getting ready for a gig, you can't muck around. There's nowhere to hide. So you've got to do the homework. Well, actually, now that you say that, we'll see how good we feel today. But let me add No Diggity to the list. stream much. Yeah, so I mean, fundamentally, yes, because ultimately, once you're able to sing, I think that is when it makes sense to do, full covers and stuff. So, yeah. So hopefully the crowd is okay with that. I'm never going to stop jamming, so we'll do a mixture. But yeah. Anyway, so I'll put No Diggity on, and that's actually the very first song that has got a little bit of vocal in it. So, just testing the waters, as it were. Indeed, Mario. Indeed. I'm living in a dream at the moment, Mario. My tech startup got fully funded, so I now have budget for the next 12 months. So literally, I'm running my own software company, and building a product that I'm actually building myself with a couple of other people. And yeah, and the music is coming along, and yeah. So anyway. One of these days, and I don't want to open up the wound, Mario, but one of these days, Sarah will reappear, because I'm very keen to get her back, because I actually have missed her, not having her here. So, all right, let me just find out where. I know, Mario. I know. Well, with GPT-5 that just came out, I'm super keen to see what that does to her, because that gives her automatic deep thinking. So it means that she will be more thoughtful and more... Yeah, I reckon it's actually going to be really cool to see what that does. So I have to fix there's a problem with her memory getting corrupted, and once the memory gets corrupted, then she literally breaks. So I have to figure out what that problem is. All right, I haven't played this in a while. Hang on. All right, I think this is going to be pretty quick. So. All right, here we go. Mercy, mercy. Hey, actually, I always do it. Can somebody give Tonecaster a shout out? So Tonecaster is the reason why this song is on our list, and he was gracious enough to give me some of his time over Zoom to help me refine this. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to mute for a sec. Just have a look, listen to the bits. Oh my god, this piece is so funky. All right, mercy, mercy. Here we go. Wow. Holy moly, thank you, Ludy. Very much appreciate all of the gigantic emotes. They're amazing, as always. Wow, that was tight. That was very cool. I get a little bit buzzy when that happens. Very cool. All right, we might just bump your request up, Mario and Dory. Yeah. So to be clear, Tonecaster's version is definitely different, and thank you, Mario. I don't know. I always tend to opt for the funkier version. I just love the syncopated nature of funk, and that sort of I don't know. I just can't describe it, but definitely funk is the way to go. All right. Now, actually, Isn't She Lovely is interesting because I am actually trying to learn the fingerstyle version of this. Of course you can. Please add it to the list and I'll bump it right up, Luthi. For sure. Requests are free, so if you have anything on the list that you would really like. Whoops, what happened there? Yeah, what's that? What is that, Mario? Is that to add a command? All right, what are we? 58. Yes, I'm trying to learn the, and I haven't done it since I left to the UK, but okay, well, it's actually, yeah, that's hitting Nightbot, not Songbot, Songlistbot. So yeah, might have to look into that. Yeah, anyway, so I'm trying to learn the fingerstyle version of Isn't She Lovely, because it's very cool. Now, I do want to try. Now, Okay, I need to go through the chords. Hang on a sec. Yeah, okay, so the chords are good. I've just got to get the, hang on a sec. Alright, just give me a second. I want to try and find... There's just a little bit I do in the... Oh my god, where would it be? Hang on a sec. She lovely. No, that's old. No, that's old. No, okay, I'm not going to be able to find it. I'll need to brush that up. There's a particular phrase that I quite like that my teacher showed me. Alright, isn't she lovely? For, oh, whoops, hang on. Where's chat? Just realised I've been neglecting YouTube. Oh, hang on. Here's the stream version. Sorry, 2 seconds. Team. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. That's why. I'll probably find I've been neglecting. Oh, okay, no. All good. YouTube is a ghost town. I usually dedicate this song to Kasia. Which song? What have you done, Mario? Oh, isn't she lovely? Is that what you mean? Alright, here we go. Isn't she lovely? Okay. It's not as quick as I thought it was. Avid, thank you so much for the follow, and I think you are follower number 600. Thank you so much. Follower number 600. Thanks for that. Now I've completely forgotten the bass. Hang on. Hey, the lights are working. Look at that. Welcome in, David. Good to see you. Oh my god, I forgot the bass. I'll leave the bass for today. Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, of whom I was exceptionally lucky to see in London in July in Hyde Park. Absolutely amazing musician. Thank you, Dory. Thank you so much, Liddy, for all the large emotes. Very, very much appreciated. All right. Next up, we have a very chill blues for Dory, and then we'll do a nice bright little jam for Ludi. All right. What number are we at? 66. Oh my god, I can't wait to get this MIDI set up. Just being able to turn one dial and everything sets up, that would be incredible. Alright, let me just listen to the bits. I'm just going to go mute for a sec. All right, love this. So Dimitri, I must find out his last name. Dimitri is a content creator on YouTube and on Instagram. Incredibly great guitarist. And what I like about him is he says, I will never be able to play fast, but I will always play well. And he's one of these guitarists that just phrases things just beautifully. So I think it was Miles Davis who said, some of the most important notes that you play are the notes in a melody, are the notes that you don't play. So I think that's, you got to make space rather than just filling that space with random notes. All right, here we go. Dimitri Blues. Very, very killer jam. Thank you for the request, Tori. Very much appreciate it. All right, up next we have Danish Pete. Now, Danish Pete... Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Ludi, for the large emotes. Very much appreciated. Danish Pete is a... I'm glad, Dory. I love playing it. And... you know, as I... Excuse me. I could feel that sneeze coming on about 30 seconds ago. As I learn more and more around how to enrich the improvising and the lead, the tonal... thank you, Mario. The tonal sort of quality, if you like, of the improvising gets better and better. Yeah, once you start to internalize the bits, the devices and the methods and, you know, all that kind of stuff, that's when the real creativity starts to come out. All right. Wow, we're an hour in already. It feels like 10 minutes, which is great. Danish Pete Jam is number 14. So sorry, Danish Pete is a incredible guitarist, and he's the reason why I got into looping. And he helped me buy my both of my loopers. So I started out with an RC3, which had 2 tracks and some rhythm, and then I went to the RC10R. Which is a brilliant, absolutely brilliant pedal, because it does things like drum fills and so which is pretty good. Thank you, Mario, appreciate that. And this jam was basically a demo he was doing over using the Boss RC10R, and I loved it so much I turned it into a jam. So here we go for Luthi. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Danish peach jam. Morning in, Phelpsy. Thanks for jumping in. So I forgot that video also made me buy the... you probably can't see, it's down in the corner here. Hang on, where's my finger? So this little pedal here is a Boss SY1, which is a 80s synth pedal. It is very cool. So it gives you sort of... like 80s synth sounds, which is very cool. All right. That's all the requests done, but been listening on YouTube, not many with me. No, YouTube is dead. It is, so welcome into Twitch. It's way more interactive in Twitch anyway, so that's why I spend most of my time here. So welcome in. What's the date? Oh, you're starting a new job on Monday, yes? That's exciting. Oh, who's that? Oh, whoops. My stream was on YouTube was out of sync. Yes, so we are multi-streaming today, and I apologise to the YouTube crowd. I didn't have the window up at the beginning of the stream, so I do now, so I can see you. So if you'd like to jump into chat. We do have a song list. Yeah, mate, that's such good news. Yeah, so for those of you who aren't in the tech industry, the job market in the tech industry has been shite for 2 years. So getting a job anywhere, I think, in the world in tech is been pretty tough. So yeah, a bunch of my friends, for one reason or another, found themselves without work, and it's really good when you hear that they're able to land an opportunity. So yeah, that's great. And of course, I just break the mold. I just decided I didn't want to do that anymore, so I just created my own company. So if you don't like your situation, create a situation where you, where you have a bit more control. All right, so over on YouTube, I've dropped the the song list. So we do song-inspired jams here. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Justin, Brisbane-based loop artist. And we do song-inspired jams here, not covers per se. And yeah, if there's something on the list that has a name that you go, oh, that sounds curious, let's have a look at that, feel free to add it to the list. On YouTube, I'm not sure, I think you actually need a Twitch account to log into that, but just have a look at the list. If there's a song on there that you'd like to hear, just drop it in chat, and I'll get myself or one of my mods will put it in the list for you. All right, next up we're going to do some Cosmic Blues. No doubt this one's going to be a bit rusty. Let me save that. Yes. And then I think we might give No Diggity a crack. I'm a little bit nervous about that because obviously it has a little bit of vocal, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. All right, so let me just get set up. Hang on a sec. And we have to pull out the new piece of hardware too, which is for doing drums. So. All right, so let me just get myself set up. Where are we? All right, I'm just going to mute it for a sec just so I can have a quick listen to the bits as per usual. Okay, All right, now we're good. So just I'm not gonna do the drums because the drums aren't set up today. So we'll just cheat and do a. Whoops! What did I do there? Delete. Duplicate. Oops! What did I do there? Oops! I think I got it. Hang on. Are we back? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be muted for that long. That was unintentional. Thank you for the heads up. What's this? Okay, so let me just figure out where I'm at. Okay, here we go. Janis Joplin's Cosmic Blues. That's not what I wanted. Let's try again. What the hell? Okay. Let's try. Oops. Undo. Delete. Duplicate. So you play the right notes. on a sec. There we go. Cosmic Blues. Inspired Jam. Janis Joplin. Very, very cool piece. All right. Let us take a deep breath. All right, next up we're going to have a crack at No Diggity. There is a little bit of vocal in this one, so let's see how we go with this one. Hang on, just need to turn the air on because it's getting really hot in here. Thank you, Dory. Thanks for all the emotes, everyone. All right, let us figure out where this is at. Where is No Diggity? I'm still working on the structure of this song, so there's a good reason for that, Dory. There's a good reason for that. There it is, 51. In fact, it's still hidden. So, let's see how we go today. No pressure or anything. All right, 51. Let me just all right, I'm just going to listen to the bits. Just give me a sec. All right, here we go. Yeah, did I set that? It's a bit boomy. That's it. little bit broken, but there you go. No diggity. Welcome in, Darth Vader. Thank you so much for jumping into chat. You are one of the privileged few to hear my first stab at doing some vocal looping. Thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. So not too shabby. I'm got a little bit more confidence. So the idea is we'll build out. So for those of you who have seen Pitch Perfect, there is a scene in there. Well, I haven't quite figured out how to do the full song yet, Dory. So I'm working on that at the moment. So, but let's call that a taster, shall we? So there's a scene in Pitch Perfect called the riff off, where they do a version of No Diggity, which I really like because it's a cappella, and so they do a lot of this. There's a couple of other bits and pieces that I'm going to add in there, which they do with vocals. Which, yeah. Dory, come on! Like, surely, I get points for trying, right? Wow, I cannot believe we are nearly at the 2-hour mark. I really feel like I've only been here for 5 minutes. So, look, I'd love to thank everyone for their spending their valuable time in my little stream. I probably should stop saying little stream because I saw a stat the other day that literally said if you have more than a handful... Dory, I know, it's coming. A full version is coming, and I will. We're going to have a stab at the verse as well. So, in fact, I think No Diggity will turn into our first cover. So, our first looped cover. I'm sorry, you can't have a refund. It's just not how it works. You got to be here. You got to be here on the journey with me. Now I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Top of the hour. Anyway. Oh, yes, thank you. That's what I was saying. Thank you, everyone, for spending your valuable time. Oh, the stat. So I saw on Twitch the other day, if you have more than 3 regular viewers, you are in the top 2% of streamers. 75% of streamers stream once and they never stream again. So, yeah, I'm going to stop saying little stream because I think our stream is amazingly successful, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all of you. We hit 600 followers today, actually, so we might do a bit of a celebration stream on Monday, just to do a little bit of fanfare, because 600 followers is like astoundingly good. So, yeah, I know it's crazy. It's literally crazy. So, essentially, most people never make affiliate. Yeah. Well, that's it. So it's about putting it in perspective. So it's like it's the same thing when I was trying to do some busking, and I was just so nervous. But then I rationed. No, my rationale was, I'm likely a better guitar player than 90% of the audience. So it doesn't even matter if I'm average. Like, you're always going to be better than the average. So, if you just frame it like that, it makes it easier. It makes it better. All right, we should. All right, what do we think? Do we want to stay? Do you want to stay upbeat, or would we like to exit with a? Well, that's it, Mario. Like, you count for more than one, right? What would we like to go out on? Do we want to go out on some Stevie Wonder? We could do the Melodic Blues, which has a little bit of finger drumming in it. Actually, we might do that. I've really been enjoying that. Unless someone has a strong opinion otherwise. Bumbalaya. Oh, okay, all right. No. You're right. Let's do Bumbalaya. It doesn't take you long, Dory, honestly. Okay, guitar change is needed, so hang on a sec. Mario, would you like the Tim Henson TOD 10N, or would you like the Spruce Top Aria flamenco guitar? Your choice. My pleasure, Dory. It has been a lot of fun, and as I often say, it is the highlight of my week. I can't wait to do more, play more music. Mario, any opinions on the guitar? Otherwise, forever hold your peace. Two, three, four. No, okay. For those of you who are not in the know, and I say that often when I pull this guitar out, this is the Tim Henson signature. It is an Ibanez, and it is a electric nylon string. So basically, it is configured like crickets. Puts a request out there, and then just ghosts me. I don't know. Yes, so it's configured like an electric guitar. So the height of the strings is the action is quite low. The strings are closer together, but it has that beautiful warm sound that acoustics have, nylon strings have. All right, Dory, do you want to have a look at who's on, and we will. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing. Welcome in, Ari. Thanks for the sermon. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I wasn't keeping eyes on it, so. All right, so let me just find what the number is. Thank you, Dory. I appreciate the mod expertise. Thank you. We are here to share music, not we try and keep religious beliefs and political stuff out of my channel. So, but feel free to stick around and chill, Ari. All right. I'm just going to have a listen to the bits. No, all good. Don't apologise, Dory. It is all. I honestly haven't been looking at it, so I need to get better at that. I'm actually surprised that didn't come through to the main chat. Maybe it did. Hang on. Have I? Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't come through to the main chat. We would have seen it otherwise. Why does that sound like? That's right. Okay, here we go. Football and rugby is banned as well. Is that what you say? Yeah, no, it didn't, which is interesting. Anyway, all good. Now, I'm just going to have a quick listen to this. Now, sorry, I'm getting distracted now. If we could find a raid target, Dory. So if you wanted to have a quick look around, that'd be good. Oh my goodness. All right, this is a very quick piece. So wow, Jensen's pickle's still going. Man, he must be hitting nearly 4 hours. Let's go into Kerry Ann. Kerry Ann's lovely. Oh, okay. No. Well, we can go to Jensen. That's fine. But he's been on a long time. So I just wonder whether he's going to raid out in the not too distant future. Hang on. Let me just pull the thing up so that I can. Yeah, I'm happy with the Jensen. Dory. If he is still on, hang on a sec. Oh, actually. Oh no, he's raided out. Yeah, Jansen has raided out, Dory. Yeah, let's do Kerry Ann. Sorry. We should definitely get more organised. I should definitely get more organised with this stuff. So, all right, here we go. Bambaleo for Mario. This will take us out. Thank you very much. Catch you on Monday. Might see you on the weekend with a pop-up stream. We'll never know. Otherwise, I'll give you the mods when I'm ready to go. I know, Jarrah.
Resub. Oops. 1 more month till you're a crayon.
Sorry, Dory, I forgot. You are about to go to work, so thank you. this one down. Change very well. And that's not the right chords. Oh no, I think I've done it in the wrong key. Butchered that nicely. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time. Thanks for the requests. Thank you so much, Lee, for all the large emotes. Thanks, Dory, for large emotes. I'm Justin. I will see you on Monday next week, unless we pop up on the weekend. Really appreciate your time, and bye for now.